They put pen to page like a petition. You always switching up your whole position. I can see it in your face like an esthetician. Food for thought, it's the highest caliber nutrition. Everything come out my mouth, that's my own cognition. I got out the hood, then got money in addition. I remember when that boy ain't had no pot to they wouldn't let me in, so I never asked permission. Tours like a war, I'm getting minimum 5 mil permission. Hit the ignition and beat the emission. Like a clinician more than a musician. My flow rare like a first edition. Report for dismission. Everything I ever thought of, it came to fruition. King of the transition. We never switch and peep the acquisition, no omission. Your lyrics drier than the prepare for collision. Then the satellite that's on an orbiting mission.
I remember we didn't have any permission. Never forget we on mission. I remember that they didn't even want to listen. Now we cooking, we ain't even in kitchen. I remember we didn't have any permission. Never forget we on mission. I remember that they didn't even want to listen. Now we cooking, we ain't even in
We are across the Hudson from Midtown Manhattan at MetLife Stadium in East Rutherford, New Jersey. The longtime Panther Graham Gano has us set for a start as we are underway from MetLife Stadium. And this opening dynamic kickoff not going to be returned. It'll come out to the 30-yard line. So 1st and 10 now from the 30.
Let's go now.
And he's going to get a solid gain of 9 before being brought down. 2nd and right at a yard. And nothing doing. He's immediately taken down at the line of scrimmage. So just play number 3 here on the opening drive, and it's an early 3rd and 1. And he will have first down yardage as he's brought down at the 41. They'll stay on the ground with Swift. And he works his way forward to pick up 4 yards there. 2nd down. And he'll be brought down at the 48-yard line. All runs on this drive so far. It's 1st and 10. Here's Williams. And this will be incomplete.
I don't see more of them trying to get him the football out of the backfield. They love what he can do in open space, and they believe that he creates mismatches they can exploit.
2nd and 10. On play action, here's Williams. And that nearly an interception here on this opening drive, but he gets a reprieve. It's 3rd down. Right where this set of downs started, they need a full 10 here to pick up the first down and move the chains. Yeah, he will not be able to hang on through the contact. It's incomplete. The coverage strong, and now it's 4th down.
Well, that's absolutely going to fire this defense up. They made it their mission to deny that completion, and he came through with a nice hit and knocked it incomplete.
The 3 straight incompletions, they don't care. That hasn't dissuaded them. They're going to go for it on 4th. They'll go. Here's Williams. Pass taken in by his big tight end. And he's going to get this inside the 30. They'll go play action here with Williams. And he'll be hit as he releases it, and that'll fall incomplete.
So it looks like they still have some fight in them on this series because it seemed like things were headed for the red zone. But if this defense gets 2 more stops, they can keep them out of that area.
To throw, Williams. Oh, he tries to force it in, and it's intercepted. Picked up by the USC man, Adoree Jackson. And he will bring it back. It's a pick 6 and a Giants touchdown. Graham Gano on for the extra point. It's up, it's good, and the Giants have a 7-0 lead. So they'll get another shot on offense following that pick 6. And now the kick is away. And we will not have a return. They'll bring this to the 30. The Bears offense ready to go for their next drive. Now remember, they were just out here a moment ago through the pick 6, so we'll see if they can take better care of the football this go-around.
Yeah, and sometimes, partner, I think it's almost better that you just throw the pick 6 and you come right back out on the field. You're not over on the sidelines dwelling for it for very long. You're not hearing everyone say, hey, you'll get them next time. Hey, don't worry about it. All that stuff just goes right out the window. You're right back out on the field with a chance to atone.
Play action. Now Williams. Dancing to his left. The coverage may be too good that time as he breaks away for 19 with his legs and a first down.
I haven't met a quarterback yet that didn't enter the league with a massive chip on his shoulder if he wasn't a first-round pick. They want to show the league that they made a big mistake. Determined to get the first down there, no hesitation at all to tuck it and go. I bet he would have tried running through their entire defense if it meant reaching that marker.
Line of scrimmage, the 15. It's 1st and 10. To throw, it's Williams. Looking for Allen. He's got him on the slant. And the Bears are looking at 1st and goal as he's tackled all the way down to the 2-yard line. After 7-0 on EA Sports. So 3 plays, already 1st and goal, and they are wasting little time. And he is met in his tracks behind the line of scrimmage. From back at the 4, here's 2nd and goal. Swift again, but he will lose yardage here. Back to the 4-yard line. And now can they reverse the trend on 3rd and goal with the last 2 plays having gone backwards? Well, looks like they'll move things around here.
They'll lock in.
They'll look to throw for it with Williams. And he fires one, but incomplete.
Like what I see so far out of this defense, because they've been showing their best coverages on 3rd down. So far, only allowed 1 conversion on a handful of attempts. One area of their game plan that they've executed to perfection.
On 4th down, here's Williams. And this is going to be intercepted. It's Deontay Banks with it.
Okay.
And there he goes. And he will bring it back. It's a pick 6 and a Giants touchdown. So they go for it on 4th and goal, hoping to get 6, and it's 6.
I know, right? Hey, but I bet you I'll come back and win this game, bro. Look, watch.
It actually cost them. Give up 6 points.
5-0-4, I bet you I'll come back and win this game. Nah, I ain't gonna quit. And he telling me to quit.
And that'll make the score 14-0.
Nah, I ain't gonna quit. I bet you I win this game.
So they throw the
Nah,
pitch.
nope.
They'll get another shot at it now as this one's in the air.
Nah, I ain't gonna quit, bro.
Now a crease here as he's past the 30. A solid return, pretty good field position. They'll start the 32.
Nah, I ain't finna throw no pick six.
Next drive, the Bears offense. And job one here, Charles, just keep possession of the football. 2 drives, 2 turnovers to this point.
You're exactly right, Doctor. Hippocratic oath. First, do no harm. And right now, they're harming themselves on offense.
I like that. No one is mistaking me for a doctor, though. But thank you, Dr. Davis. 2 minutes to play. First half, it's 14-0.
There ain't gonna be no him.
They'll fake the give. Now Williams. A hit as he throws there, incomplete.
With a rookie quarterback out there, you definitely got to find out how he handles adversity because this one so far hasn't gone according to plan. He's got to fight through it and show him what he's made of.
To the air, Williams. And his throw here is incomplete.
Nice back-to-back plays defensively. They're stacking momentum now. 1 incompletion, 2 incompletion. They're going for more.
So back-to-back incompletions, and that has him staring at a 3rd and 10. Throwing is Williams. Work in the middle of the field, and he's got a man complete. And they're going to have another first down as the tackle's made at the Giants' 41-yard line. Off the play fake, it's Williams. And he takes a shot on the release as this will be incomplete.
This could be the start of a nice stand from this defense now after getting well backwards on this drive. Come through with another one here, and you have them staring at a 3rd and long, and that puts the defense in a position to dictate to the offense.
Looking to throw is Williams. Buying time to his left. He's going to fire one, corner of the end zone. And it'll be intercepted. Isaiah Simmons put
I ain't gonna quit.
And the Giants are going to get the football here as the ball will come out to the 20. They'll start with a run by Tracy. And he's got it past the 30 before he's hit and dropped. Line of scrimmage, the 31 now on 1st and 10. Now a play fake, and here's Locke. They'll roll him out right. Open target here, Darius Slayton. And able to get this one across the 45 before he's brought down. It's a Giant first down on a gain of 16. Locke going to throw. And he'll go.
Where you going?
The Bears get there for the sack. Now a timeout taken. Perhaps a chance for one more quick play and then another timeout if they hurry. We'll see. That huge loss on the sack makes this job much more difficult. It's now 2nd down and 22 yards to go. Block now to throw. And this is incomplete with a clock showing just 3 seconds left.
Oh, I like the calmness of how he played the ball here. No panic in his eyes as that throw arrived. Tracked it from the moment it left the quarterback's hand, and that's just where he needed to be to knock it away.
A final shot before half for Locke. Forced out to his left. He's got his target. That's complete. And he's going to be out of bounds.
And that was in my head.
He takes it inside the 40. First half in the books. You're watching the NFL on EA Sports. Welcome back. Halftime over. We are ready for quarter number 3. Alongside Charles Davis, I'm Brandon Gordon. A 2-touchdown game, 14-0 the score as we get rolling again here in this second half. Well, a dangerous return man showing it here. Still going past the 30.
Bro, get out of here.
And he'll bring it back all the way. Touchdown, Giants.
I don't quit.
Gano now to add the extra point.
I know, right? He said, yeah, just quit.
And it is now 21-0. So let's try this again. After the kick return TD, here's yet another kickoff. And good coverage there on special teams as they'll get him down shy of the 20. The Bears offense ready to go for their next drive. They are looking to make a bit of a 180. They are sputtering right now.
And frankly, I think it's time to call your playmakers together and say, all right.
And this is caught right along the sideline. What a job of keeping the toes in bounds there. The gain of 39 that time. So the drive takes them into Giants territory now. 1st and 10 at the 42-yard line. Back to throw. Williams. Got a man, it's caught inside the 10. And he is in. Touchdown, Chicago. Keenan Allen, 42 yards. And the Bears are able to cut into that deficit. Cairo Santos on to try the extra point. It's up, it's good, and that'll cut the lead to 21-7. Now after the touchdown, here's Santos to kick this one away.
Yeah.
And makes it across the 20 as his guys will set up shop at the 23-yard line.
Show fire, man. Show fire, both of us. Yeah, he was talking smack at first.
The Giants offense at the line, ready to begin their next drive. Their lead down to 2 scores after the touchdown a moment ago as they start with a 1st and 10. Now Locke. Will get this into the hands of the wideout from LSU. A very solid gain of 27.
And now we get into the psychology of the whole thing, because a lot of teams with a 2-score lead in the 3rd quarter, they almost become defensive with their offense, just playing not to lose. I think with this team, you got to figure at this point, this is a great spot for them to go into attack mode, really try and put the hammer down and finish this one off.
There's a short one caught by Johnson. And he's corralled, but not before getting it inside the 35. 16 more on that one and another 1st down. Here's Locke to throw. Steps away. Here's Johnson with a reception. And he gets this one inside the 15, just a yard or 2 shy of the 10. To throw it is Locke. Rolling to his right.
I was right there.
Touchdown, Giants.
I ain't gonna quit.
11-yard touchdown. And the Giants take a 3-touchdown lead. Extra point try good by Gano. And the lead now to 3 touchdowns at 21. Gano now following the touchdown here to kick it away. And he's up across the 25 and down at the 28. At the line, prepping for their next drive, the Bears offense. I kind of feel like they've reached a do-or-die point in this game, Charles. If they're going to try to pull off an impressive comeback, it has to start right here, right now.
Yeah, now they've got a final chance to get out of this situation, but they also understand they've got to move the ball and move it fast. In addition, they need to save as much time so they can get 2 more possessions.
Escaping the pressure right. And seeing no options, he just tosses this one away incomplete. Now that'll bring up second down.
Well, defensively, they haven't let him just sit in the pocket and get comfortable, and that's opposite a lot of game plans in today's NFL. Ordinarily, you're trying to keep the quarterback hemmed in. In this case, they brought the heat, and if he flushes out, they're fine with that, and they force another incompletion.
He'll try again with the arm here on second down. And this is taken in at the 5. And they will eventually get him down, but he's inside the 5 all the way to the 3. So 3 plays, already first and goal, and they are wasting little time. Again, he'll drop to throw. And his pass is intercepted for the 4th time today. And the Giants are going to have the football at their own 1-yard line. Oh, you just kind of feel for him right now. 4 interceptions, and you can almost see through his face mask. There's a lot going on in between the ears.
There certainly is, and probably way too much, because now he's probably doubting himself a little bit, wondering what adjustments he has to make. But here's what he needs to do. Get through this game. Go to the press conference, meet it head on, and show your teammates you're ready to shoulder what happened today, and you'll be ready for the next game.
And if he can do that as a rookie, that's a great sign of maturity. And as they come to the line, they will not be able to get off another play as time has... In his end zone, here's Locke.
Give me that.
Wide and intercepted. Picked off by Jalen Johnson. And they will set up shop with outstanding field position.
I ain't finna score. You're going to get the ball back at the score.
17-yard line. When you're on your own 1-yard line like they were, oftentimes you're thinking just run on any down, get some space there. They
show you something right quick.
It cost them.
You get the sense that they were banking on the element of surprise, right? Everyone expects you to run it there. Let's take a shot. Let's throw it. Try and create some space, some room. And it went awry, didn't it?
Oh, he dropped it. And that's pretty indicative of the way this one's gone.
And that's another play that's painted the picture of this game overall. It's been a blowout. It's been continually fueled by big turnovers and stops for one side and an inability to advance the ball from the other.
Here's Williams. Flush to his right. He's got it. And he takes this one in for a Bears touchdown. DeAndre Swift from 17 yards out. And the Bears have got it back to a 2-score game here in the 4th. Santos with the extra point. And that cuts the lead to 28-14. Two scores down, 3 timeouts left. Still a chance if they can somehow get this one back. And they've got it. They recovered it. But hang on now, though. There's a penalty flag down. Well, CD, you understand. I mean, they're so eager trying to get back in this game here the 4th quarter, but they touched that one a little too early before it went 10 yards.
Brandon, in such a high-stakes scenario, everyone's feeling the pressure on this play. The special teams coordinator, which one is he going to pick in terms of kicks? Can the kicker execute it? Can the team...
Why he push him all the way over there?
So many variables, and in this case, they didn't get it done.
Clock continuing to run. They'll probably wind this all the way before snapping it on second down. On the move to his left. Oh, the ball comes out on the hit, but they'll say it's incomplete.
Nothing open downfield, and he had to get that one out in a hurry because he just knew he was about to take a big shot. Probably couldn't get his legs into the throw. Became an all-arm throw, trying to check it down to his running back. Incomplete.
And he will have a Giants first down as they're able to move the sticks with a gain of 4 on 3rd and inches. They look to throw. It's Locke. He'll buy some time right. Pass over the middle tipped, but he still brings it in. And he's going to get 7 out of this before being taken down at the 27. Tracy trying the right side. And he's going to have to protect the football and take his lumps here at this stage of the game as they stop him behind the line. 2 minutes left to play in this football game here on EA Sports. So it's Giants football here as we welcome you back. They've got a 3rd down now as they look for one more first down to help salt this one away.
Here we go, set.
Throwing now is Locke. Oh, it's a screen pass. That's complete. And inside the 20 before he's brought down. It's a gain of 11 and a Giant first down. Locke looking to change the play. 5 points of contact necessary at this stage as they'll run the first down. And they'll get him down right around the 16. If nothing else, they've already taken a couple minutes off the clock here already as they come up 2nd down. He's going to get it again. Just looking to get forward and protect the ball. Now the Bears going to call the first of their timeouts as the clock's going to stop with 47 seconds to go in the 4th.
Here we go.
Here's Locke. They'll try and set up the screen. It's complete. And he is out of bounds. Going to get down to the 10. Now the Bears going to use the 2nd of their timeouts. And as the two teams talk it over on their respective sidelines, we take a break. And with things looking pretty good on the scoreboard, they're going to keep the offense out there and go for it here on 4th. Operating from the gun, Locke. He rifles one, and that's going to be intercepted. Picked by Kevin Byard. And the Bears are going to get the ball back on the turnover as they hold on 4th down. Well, in all likelihood, this ball game's still over. I mean, even with the interception, 2-score game, they need a miracle.
Curious decision to even throw the ball in that situation, but maybe they saw a stacked line of scrimmage and said, hey, it's better to try and throw than to try and run against it. In any event, I think you're exactly right. Now, the other team can pad their stats, but I don't think they're going to win.
Yeah, but still, don't change the channel just yet. And he bats it away, and it falls down incomplete.
When you're leading in the final quarter, your radar has to be up for any potential deep shots. And probably not the last one they're going to see in this game, not as long as they hold this lead.
And 2nd and 10, he'll look to throw again. Oh, Adunze wide open. It's complete. Now the Bears will use their 3rd and final timeout.
I just picked the wrong play.
As they get it with 26 seconds to go in the football game. Here's 1st and 10. On play action, here's Williams. Going deep here for Allen. And this is intercepted. And that should do it. Isaiah Simmons picking it off.
GG.
And the Giants are going to get this back to their own 34-yard line. And you have to wonder, Charles, a game like this, 5 interceptions, what does this do to the psyche of a young quarterback?
Well, based on the fact that he's still out there and he threw a 5th interception, I'm wondering if his head coach believes that he's really strong mentally and wants him to play through it. Because otherwise, you need to get him out and fight another day because this could leave lasting damage if he keeps throwing interceptions.
A lot going to throw it here. And he'll be hit as he releases it, and that'll fall incomplete. Now a 2nd and 10. Looking to throw. Block. Hit as he throws there, incomplete.
They have to like what they've done defensively here at the outset of this drive. They forced a couple of incomplete passes, bring up a 3rd and 10. Don't be surprised to bring a little pressure on this snap.
Now they face a 3rd and 10 after back-to-back incompletions. Back to throw. Lock. Pass taken in by his big tight end. Look at the big man rumble. And he takes it in for the score on the game's final play, so it doesn't affect the outcome. But a little
To win, to back ends, booked up, look up.
Well, I started off wrong anyway.
See now.
Hey, I lost 3 in a row. Well, I lost 1 today. I did 2 yesterday.
Big deals, vitamin water, that's a big one. 6 mil, coach came to me like I'm D1, like Will, got 17 hours to the flight out, only got time for a night out, so tell me what you want from me, we ain't getting no younger, so tell me what you want from me.
We are just east of the U.S. Capitol, about 8 miles or so, at the home of the Commanders.
Hey, I'm not losing this game. Hey, make sure y'all share this live.
In Landover.
Yeah, I just lost last game, bro. But I ain't losing this one, though.
Stage is set. Ball is on the tee. And off we go. On the
Say what?
On the return, it's Jerome Ford. Now an opening past the 30. A good return as he takes it across the 30. Three tight ends in the game to start the drive. On the carry, this is Nick Chubb. And a nice run there. He'll be stopped just shy of a first down. A pickup of 9. Once again, it's Chubb. And he's down on the other side of midfield. Mark him at the 48-yard line.
This is how you draw up your opening possession when you're on the road. The longer the drive goes, the quieter the crowd gets. Continue to mix in that run game. Let's see if they can finish off by putting this ball in the end zone.
Boy, some bulk in the formation on that right side here for 1st and 10. On play action, it's Watson.
Ah.
Oh, intercepted. What a bad start on the 3rd play.
Catch him, man. Well, that's the same thing somebody did last game. They got a interception return.
And he is going to score. A pick 6 for the touchdown. You get the ball to start the game thinking you'll score on offense. Instead, they allow the defense to be the first on the board in this one.
So now the question is, Mike, do you allow this to linger the rest of the day? You've dug yourself a pretty big hole here to start, but you've got to pick yourself up and realize this game is far from over, and we now got to get the ball back and establish some early rhythm.
Seibert now following the touchdown. He's out to kick it away. Here comes Ford on the return. Oh, he's got room past the 30. And they'll be set up well as he is past the 35-yard line. Unbalanced look here to the right side on 1st and 10. Here's Watson. He'll get that into the hands of Nick Chubb. And he's going to be brought down up past the 45. They bring Judy in motion. Watson going to give it to Chubb. He'll work his way ahead for a gain of about 4. Here's a 2nd and 6. Play action. Watson. And the rush gets hurt.
Throw it away.
Looked like a pass protection breakdown. They had 5 offensive linemen and a running back in the backfield. I promise you, somebody was assigned to that linebacker, but he timed the blitz perfectly. He ran through and was able to bring him down for a big sack.
Third and long for Watson. Backs to the open man. It's Tillman. And he's going to be taken down at the 30-yard line. On 1st down, Watson. That's into the hands of Judy on the right side.
Oh, what's next?
They'll get about 4 here as he is taken down. To throw on 2nd down is Watson. Toward the middle of the field that time, but incomplete.
Seems like the quarterback was a little predetermined in his read. I think he decided even before seeing the coverage where that ball was going. Next time, read the coverage. Let the play unfold. Don't force something that's not there.
Throwing on 3rd down, Watson. This one intercepted. Picked off by Frankie Louvu. And the Commanders are going to take position here at their own 33.
He threw it right to him.
When you find yourself in this situation, Mike,
you're on
defense. You're defending your own goal line. You got to take some chances. You got to try to force a turnover and make a play and get off the field. That's exactly what this defender did. Takes a chance, bets on himself, and comes away with a pick to save them some points.
Yet another Alabama back in the league. This is Brian Robinson. They face 2nd down and 7.
Viking 18. Here we go. Set.
They run over center with Robinson. And they bring him down, but not until he crosses midfield.
And the running back's going to get all the stats and all the glory, but make no mistake about it, Mike, that was a great team effort on that run play. Everyone executing their blocking assignments to perfection. He's able to pick up a nice gain and fresh set of downs.
A throw over the middle, and they can't connect. It's incomplete.
Let's make no mistake about it, Mike. I mean, this passing game, it just has not been very efficient here in the first half. I mean, they've produced more yards on the ground than through the air, and incompletions like that certainly aren't going to help.
On 2nd down, it's Daniels. He finds De'Ami Brown. First time they've looked his way tonight. Good time to do it. It's a 1st down.
Come on. Hey.
Throwing now, Daniels. That one complete to Brian Robinson. And that keeps him ahead of schedule. That's a 1st down completion of 7 yards. 2nd down and 3.
Let's go.
On the option, here's Robinson. And he'll get past the marker. So he's got a 1st down on that gain of 5. From the shotgun, it's Daniels. He's got it inside the 5. 2 minutes remain. First half in a 7-0 game. We'll be back just outside the nation's capital after this. This opening drive, it has been a work of art. Now, can they put the finishing touches on? And he'll just get up inside those big bodies up front, and he's pinned. Brian Robinson. Touchdown, Washington. Cybertech's good point is true. And the Commanders move out on top, 14-0. Seibert now following the touchdown. He's out to kick it away. Here comes Ford on the return. And he's brought down right at the 35-yard line.
The Browns take over 1st and 10 at their own 35-yard line.
Set to go now on 1st and 10. From the shotgun, here's Watson. That one into the hands of Moore downfield. Now a 1st and 10 from the 38-yard line. Shotgun snap to Watson. Nowhere to go. He's going to be taken down.
The defensive coaches, they preach all week, Mike. They have to have relentless pursuit of this quarterback when he tries to extend the play. So often it results in a great play for the offense and a big pickup. This time, because of that pursuit, it leads to a big loss.
Fake the handoff. Now Watson. Oh, this pass rush dialed in right now. They get him again. The Browns going to use the first of their timeouts here as they'll stop it with just over 40 seconds to go in the first half. So, backed up after the sack, and now it's 3rd and long. Out of the gun, Watson. Gonna look deep, looking for more.
This offense has to find a way to be better on 1st and 2nd down, Mike. Living in these 3rd and long situations, must pass, is not a recipe that their offensive coordinator wants to operate in.
And no return forthcoming. It's a touchback, and will come out to the 20-yard line. On 1st and 10, here's Daniels. Nowhere to go. He is taken down. And now we'll get a late timeout coming in the waning moments of this 2nd quarter. Work to do now as they come up on 2nd and long.
19 Tigers.
Working out of the gun, it's Daniels. That's going to wind up incomplete. Not much time remaining. Time for one more snap here in this first half.
Here we go.
This time they stay on the ground. So we've hit halftime here in the home team. The Commanders are out on top. As we'll head down the coast now to Orlando. That's where we find Jonathan Coachman ready with our EA Sports halftime report. Coach, first half played out a bit as we expected. We'll see if there's a surprise coming up. Both teams set to go, and the second half is underway. He's across the 20, taken down just shy of the 25. So here's a 1st and 10 now. They'll start from the 24.
Ready?
They'll start on the ground with Robinson. Nice job finding the seam. Gain of about 9. Just a yard short of that first down. 2nd and a yard.
Let's go now. Let's go.
Daniels going to keep it on the zone read. And he's down on the other side of midfield. Mark him at the 48-yard line.
Man, when it works well, the zone read is a thing of beauty. It just adds another dimension to this offense. And if the defense doesn't get a better plan, they're going to continue to do it all day.
They'll come up here on 2nd down and 5.
Cardinal, 18 Cardinal.
The motion man here is McClure. On the ground, it's Robinson. And he'll get forward to about the 42. That was Jordan Hicks who got him down.
Got it. Ready?
Here's a 3rd down and 4.
Here we go. Set.
From the shotgun on 3rd down, Daniels. And this is going to be incomplete. That is great work there, making things difficult defensively. It'll set up a 4th down.
Okay, ready? Stephanie! Hey, smash! 70 Ranger, 70 Ranger!
They'll go. Here's Daniels. He'll try and get there on the ground. And he's going to have a Commander's 1st down. They come up with a big one there to keep the drive moving, and then some.
Cougar 19!
1st and 10 at the 19-yard line.
And now he's not spiking it, it's a fake. And this is going to blow up on them. So much for a fake, it's a sack.
It's so easy to underestimate the speed of this quarterback until you get on the field. They break down your pursuit angles so quickly because of that speed. So give credit to the defense. They understand it's a collective effort to contain this guy. And this time, defense wins and brings him down for a sack.
It is 3rd and 10.
Come on, come on.
Now Daniels. Now they'll set up the screen to Eckler. And the Commanders are going to have a 1st and goal. He's out of bounds at the 8-yard line. Here's a chance to put this game away. 1st down and goal.
Let's go.
Man in motion is Brown.
Go.
And he gets to the outside and takes it in. Noah Brown. Touchdown, Commanders. Greg, that's one of those scores where it's not completely over, but it's getting to be about that time.
Yeah, Mike, I just think they're entering miracle stage right now, and I just don't think there's any coming back from this deficit.
Seibert now following the touchdown. He's out to kick it away. Here comes Ford on the return. And their drive will begin at the 30-yard line.
The Browns take over 1st and 10 at their own 30-yard line.
1st and 10. Now Watson. Gonna look deep. Looking for more. Still going. And he's gonna take this one all the way. 70 yards. Touchdown, Cleveland. Dustin Hopkins now to add the extra point. It's up and good. And the Browns get back in it. It is 21-7. So down 2 scores. They're going to roll the dice here with an onside kick.
Late in the game, this is where you see teams really start taking some chances. And boy, this was a big one, but it's not going out.
From the 35, it's 1st and 10. Off the RPO, they'll get it to Brown. Remember, he had the touchdown catch the last time they had the football. Here, he's got a 1st down. They'll give it to Eckler on the option. The hole closes quickly. He'll pick up about 3. 2nd and 7. They run it once more with Eckler.
Throw the ball.
And he'll get them 5 yards closer, but now 3rd down coming up. They'll try and run for the 1st with Eckler.
Really just the same approach that an offense would take on a quarterback sneak, Mike. You don't necessarily have to spring them for a huge gain. Can you buy just enough space up front to pick up 1 yard? That's exactly what they did. Pick up the 1st down.
And nothing doing on that one. He'll go down behind the line.
Brings up 2nd and goal at the 11-yard line.
2nd and goal.
Here we go, here we go.
They'll run it here with Robinson.
So when you're evaluating the impact of a team's run game, I think it's important at the end of the game to look back and say, okay, how many yards did they run for? But more importantly, when did those yards come? Did I run for those yards in the 4th?
And he will fight his way to the end zone. Jaden Daniels. Touchdown, Washington. That his 2nd touchdown tonight. The defense comes up with the coverage, but they cannot keep up with the speed as the quarterback scrambles to the end zone for the touchdown.
And down here in the red zone, Mike, is where I think a quarterback's legs can be the most dangerous. The defenders are trying to match backs, match tight ends and receivers, but often it's the quarterback that has no one assigned to him, and in this case, he's able to capitalize and run it in himself.
And this will work out quite well. He'll get it all the way out to the 30-yard line. So they come to the line for 1st down and 10. Watson to throw. Going deep downfield for Judy. That's 3. 3rd time tonight he's been intercepted. Picked off by Quan Martin.
And at this point in the game, Mike, we all know one play can be the difference between winning and losing. And now after that poor throw, we'll see, can they capitalize on this extra possession that they just stole?
They'll start this one with a 3 tight end look. The drive will begin here with a run by Robinson. A gain of 4 as he's taken down. Here's 2nd and 6.
Let's go now. 70 Timberwolves.
Another run here for Robinson. The Browns going to use the 1st of their timeouts here. And they'll stop it with just over 40 seconds to go in this one. Here's 3rd and 7. They'll go again with Robinson. Now we'll get a timeout, Cleveland. That's their 2nd. And they stop it with 40 seconds remaining in this 4th quarter. On 4th down, the Commanders going to send out their veteran Tress Way to punt. And he'll get a few yards back here on the return before being forced out of bounds. Now 1st down throw for Watson. He's going to look downfield once again. Oh, the struggles continue. Another interception. Picked off by Quan Martin. And his offense is going to be all set up with a short field and a chance to extend their lead.
It's no secret, this offense has severely struggled to sustain drives. this entire game, and the scoreboard, for the most part, Mike, it reflects that. I mean, that interception should, in essence, put an end to any lingering hope of a last-minute comeback.
65 catch.
Daniels now on first down. That'll be intercepted. Picked off by Martin Emerson. And he's going to set up his guys with great field position. A huge chance to cut into the deficit.
It's not often, Mike, that everything breaks right for this type of return off of an interception. But, boy, is it beautiful when it does. I mean, look at the defenders just flip around and become blockers, trying to spring their guy to the house. Great athleticism, some great moves on his part. I mean, he's going to have some of his offensive teammates looking over their shoulder for their position.
A hit as he throws there. It's going to wind up incomplete. The pressure got to him that time, and it'll set up second down. Now it's Watson. Gonna look deep, looking for more. That'll be incomplete. And now we are down to likely just one more play.
This is one of those situations that plays directly into the hands of the defense, because think, Mike, they know this offense has to be one-dimensional. This has to be a pass. So what do? They bring in extra defensive backs. They clog up the back end. And at the end of the day, there's just nowhere for the offense to go with the ball.
Here we go. One final play. And the final throw of the game winds up incomplete. That will do it.
It's your birthday. We gon' party like it's your birthday. We gon' sip like it's your birthday. And you know we don't give it's not your birthday. You can find me in the club, full of mama, I got what you need. If you need to fill up, I'm in the habit, I ain't in the making. So come give me a hug, if you're in the getting. You can find me in the club, full of mama, I got what you need. If you need to fill up, I'm in the habit, I ain't in the making. So come give me a hug, get in the getting. When I pull up out front, you see the Benz on dub. When I roll 20 deep, it's always drama in the club. Now that I roll with Dre, everybody show me love. When you sell like them and them, you get plenty of groupie love. The homie ain't nothing changed, roll down, G's up. I see exhibit in the cutting, man, running, man, cutting, man. Watch how I move, you mistake before I play up. Been hit with a but I don't walk with a limp. In the hood, in the lady saying 50, you hot. They like me, I want them to love me like they love pop. But holla in New York, for show, they tell you I'm local. When the plan is to put the rap game in the choke. I'm fully focused, man. My money on my mind, got a meal out the deal, and I'm still in the grind. Now shorty says she feeling my style, she feeling my flow. A girl from Wooded, they ready to find me in the club. Full of mama, I got what you need. If you need to fill up, I'm in the habit, I ain't in the making. So come give me a hug, if you're in the getting. You can find me in the club, full of mama, I got what you need. If you need to fill up, I'm in the habit, I ain't in the making. So come give me a hug, if you're in the getting. My flow, my show brought me to go. That brought me all my fancy things.
This is the NFL on EA Sports. And this is Paycor Stadium in downtown Cincinnati, Ohio.
He got the offense. He got speed. He got a lot of speed.
The veteran, Jason Sanders, ready to get us started. And off we go here in Cincinnati. This taken just shy of the goal line. Across the 20, they'll mark him down before the 25-yard line. And that's where the offense will take over. It's a three tight end look as they have it 1st and 10.
Here we go.
First run of the game here for Chase Brown. He'll manage to get 2, maybe 3 on that carry. Play is made on defense by Jordan Brooks. Play action now. It's Burrow. This to the right side, but it's going to wind up incomplete.
An incompletion there isn't ideal by any means, Mike, but I think that's one of those passes where he made sure that ball was either going to end up in his guy's hands or out of bounds.
What can they do here on 3rd down and 7? Off the play fake. Here is Burrow. And this is going to be incomplete. That is great work there, making things difficult defensively. It'll set up a 4th down.
And this passing game continues to come up short these last couple plays. That's 2 consecutive incompletions in a row. Now they're staring 4th down right in the face.
What a call on this opening drive. They're going to go for it on 4th down.
Here we go.
They do indeed snap it as they'll try and throw. The middle of the field, that's taken in by Chase. They'll break the huddle. Coming up now for 1st and 10. They go play action for Burrow. He'll be hit as he throws, and that one will wind up incomplete. Could not step into the throw that time. It'll bring up 2nd down.
The whole idea of the play-action pass, Mike, is that you can slow the pass rush down enough that it allows longer, slower developing pass concepts to open up downfield. But in this case, they were on him so fast that by the time he got his head around, that ball needed to come out. There was no timing and ultimately led in an incompletion.
11.
Now a 2nd down throw for Burrow. That's over the middle and intercepted.
They be flying over that for quick. They be flying over that for quick.
Give his offense a short field to work with as they look for their 1st points of the game.
So anytime a team suffers an early setback like that interception, human instinct says, Mike, we need to get away from our game plan. We need to adjust. I don't think that's the case. There's a lot of game left, a lot of chances to avenge that play and still connect downfield on some of these passes. All proven, though, Mike, they've got to identify what went wrong, let's correct it so we're able to move forward.
44, ready.
Off play action, it's Tua. A hit as he throws there. It's going to wind up incomplete. The pressure got to him that time, and it'll set up 2nd down.
They got there in a hurry, didn't they, Mike? I mean, luckily for him, he saw that free rusher coming, and at the very least was able to get that ball out to prevent the sack.
Hit as he throws, and it is incomplete. Just couldn't deliver that one the way he wanted to. Not really sure if there was much there anyways. We do know it'll be 3rd down. Fake the handoff. Now, Tua. He's going to look deep for Tyree.
He had somebody wide open, too.
And the Bengals will get the ball at their own 17-yard line.
Well, we're getting a little test here early, Mike, to see just how easy is this team to rattle. Didn't look like they were able to get through that opening script that they had worked on all week. So I'm going to be curious on this next drive. Do they stick to the plan? Do they pick up where they left off? Or is there a little bit of a reaction, or dare I say panic, to come out and make some adjustments in response to that early interception? He decides to go with this safe throw and throws it well short of the sticks. And at this level, Mike, you just can't miss layups like that.
Burrow here on 2nd down. And that's going to be incomplete. Coverage was good that time. The contact jarring the ball loose and forcing 3rd down.
Here we go. 11, Thomas.
From the shotgun, it's Burrow. And on 3rd down, that ball incomplete.
The offense just couldn't seem to get anything going that drive. They knew they had a long way to go, taking over possession that deep in their own territory. You want to pick up that 1st down and see if you can capitalize some momentum. Instead, the errant throw and brings up 4th down, and they're going to have to punt it away.
Burrow throwing on 4th down. This one incomplete.
Yeah.
The defense up to the challenge there. They force the incompletion, and they'll take the ball over on downs.
So the message this coach is sending to his huddle is very clear. It's, hey, guys, I got all the confidence in the world. We're going to be aggressive all day. We're not afraid to fail. We are going to try to score on every possession. And as a player, you can't help but love it.
A fresh set of downs to work with. It is 1st down and 10. Now the former Texas A&M Aggie, here's Devon Achane. And he'll get forward for a couple. It's 2nd down. Out of the gun, Tungo Vailoa. Looking middle there, but it's incomplete. Jalen Waddle, the intended target, and 3rd down coming up.
They let a golden opportunity slip away on that one. That's the matchup that they wanted. They just couldn't quite capitalize on it.
Throwing on 3rd down, Tungo Vailoa. And they're going to have enough to convert here. And it sets up 1st and goal.
One of the easiest ways to negate these really good pass rushes in the NFL, Mike, is just to simply get the ball out of the quarterback's hand as fast as possible. And sometimes it's by design, sometimes it's based on need. But really nice job there by the quarterback, getting into the hands of his receiver and then see what he can do after the catch. You can see the eyes of the quarterback. He's trying to push this ball initially downfield, but with the defense doing a good job keeping a lid on the coverage, he's 4th.
That one, take it in. Tyreek Hill. Touchdown, Miami.
And this is what good offenses in the NFL do, Mike. It's the ability to bounce back, even if the onset of the game doesn't go exactly according to plan. Everybody wants to take their opening possession and go down there and come away with a touchdown. But it's not always going to be perfect. You turn it over on possession 1. What are you going to do in response on possession 2? Well, we just got our answer, and they took it down for 6.
Next to score, Dolphins 7, Bengals nothing. Jason Sanders is the kickoff for Miami.
After the touchdown, Myers is back to boot this one away. This one taken at the 10. He'll get this up to the 28-yard line. Nice place for the drive to start.
Here we go.
A 1st down throw for Burrow. Pressure gets there, and down he goes.
By Galen Phillips. A loss of 6. Brings up
2nd down. Burrow.
22-yard line.
Off he goes. Oh, the ball is out. And fortunately, this is going to get out of bounds. So no turnover, and it's actually going to wind up a 1st down. Boy, some bulk in the formation on that right side here for 1st and 10. Now, Burrow. He'll get that to all his tight end. And he's down inside the 40-yard line. Unbalanced look here to the right side on 1st and 10. On play action, he'll set up to throw. And he can't hang on through the contact. It's incomplete. What a good job defensively to meet him just as the ball was arriving. And it'll be 2nd down.
Gun.
Working out of the gun, Burrow. He'll find Brown out of the backfield. And they bring him down, but not until they get inside the 30-yard line.
12, 12, 12.
Cincinnati Bengals.
Now, faking the give. The pressure, too much, and he goes down. After the loss of 3, it is 2nd and 13. Burrow now. And that's going to be incomplete. Coverage was good that time. The contact jarring the ball loose and forcing 3rd down.
Mike, when you're completing less than 35% of your passes, you're just not going to win a lot of games in the NFL. He's just too erratic throughout the course of the game. Sometimes it's exactly how they practiced, and at other times it looks like they've never practiced at all.
And this is going to be incomplete. That is great work there, making things difficult defensively. It'll set up a 4th down. So now they'll send out Evan McPherson for this field goal try. And he pushed it. No good. That is wide to the right. And they are not able to draw closer.
I think he was trying to bend that one in, Mike. He wanted to look like you off the old tee box, right to left draw. But instead, he just kind of hung it out there, and he ends up missing it wide right.
He's going to air this one out, looking for Hill. And he will score. Tyreek Hill. Touchdown, Dolphins. 2 touchdowns for him now on the afternoon. The extra point by Sanders is good. And the Dolphins move out on top, 14-0.
Jason Sanders, the kickoff for Miami.
After the touchdown, Myers is back to boot this one away. Here we go on the return from the 1. Whoa! And he'll be forced out of bounds, but a very solid return.
On 2, ready?
Whole lot of extra muscle over there on the left side for this 1st
Here we go.
and 10. And that one knocked away. It's incomplete.
You know, it's hard to speculate, Mike. We sit up here and we try to just interpret and assume what's going on in the minds of the players and the minds of the coaches, but they seem to me to be a little bit rattled. All these negative plays have really started to pile up in the first half. He's got to settle down, have some more efficiency on these early downs, and get his offense into some sort of rhythm. Based on the routes downfield, it looked like the protection was designed to give the quarterback a little bit more time to wait for things to uncover downfield. So give credit up front to the defensive line. Immediate pressure early speeds up the quarterback's clock. He's got no choice than to get rid of it, probably a little bit earlier than he would have preferred. Haven't even reached halftime yet, and we see this quarterback just continue to put the ball in harm's way and make bad decisions. He's lucky it didn't add another interception to his stat sheet, and as they approach halftime here, they got to regroup, and he's going to have to make the better decisions here in the second half.
And he's going to have the Bengals 1st down. They'll get the conversion. It's a gain of 14.
11 MT. Here we go. 11 mighty.
Now, Burrow. That's over the middle and intercepted. Picked off by Kendall Fuller.
And this is going to go down as a pick, but it really was the pressure defensively that caused the interception. I mean, he was a little sloppy with his fundamentals, but I think it's as a result of the guy in his face led to that ball kind of sailing, inaccurate throw, and that's just really good team defense.
Play action. Tagovailoa. He's going to look deep for Tyreek. That one pinballs around, but it is incomplete. try again. It's 2nd and 10. They'll fake the handoff. Now, Tua. That's over the middle and intercepted. Picked off by Mike Hilton. And the Bengals will take over here as they get it up to the 43-yard line.
So this is where an offensive play caller needs to come to the rescue of his quarterback, because this defense, they're onto you. They've got 2 picks. They're starting to pick up on your tendencies. They're shifting guys over to counter them. Now you've got to add some wrinkles. Now you've got to throw them a curveball and try to shift back some of that advantage to your side of the ball.
Ready? They'll try again here. 2nd and 10.
11, 11, 11.
Here's Burrow. And that's going to be incomplete. Coverage was good that time. The contact jarring the ball loose and forcing 3rd down.
Here we go.
Burrow from out of the gun here on 3rd down. A gain there of 11. And the Bengals going to have a 1st down.
11, 11.
Burrow to throw. He'll let this go deep for the end zone. The ball deflected at least a couple of times, but it'll fall to the ground. It's incomplete.
So I like the aggressiveness of the call, but as the rest of the game unfolds, Mike, there needs to be better overall execution. A little bit cleaner.
Here we go.
Next thing you know, they're going to hit some of those big shots.
11, 11.
Burrow. He's going to dial up another deep ball. That's in the end zone and intercepted. Picked off by Javon Holland.
Javon Holland there on the coverage.
They'll come up here. 1st and 10. For his own end zone, it's Tua. He'll be hit as he throws, and that one will wind up incomplete. Could not step into the throw that time. It'll bring up 2nd down. Throwing again from his own end zone. It's a gain of 12 there. Good for a Dolphins 1st down.
And this is why most teams, Mike, decide to take the ball first after the halftime break, because they want to be able to control this middle 4. At the end of the 1st half, you can use your timeouts. You can use some strategy to steal an extra possession.
He gets free. And what an effort after the catch. He goes all the way. 88 yards. Touchdown, Miami. The extra point by Sanders is good. And the Dolphins will stake themselves to a 21-0 lead. Still a little time. Final minute of this 1st half. We'll see if they can do anything with this kickoff that is coming their way. This returnable from the 4. He'll work his way across the 25-yard line.
At their own 26-yard line.
11, 11, 11, 11. Here we go. 11, 11. 12, 12, 12. Dot.
On 1st and 10, Burrow. He's going to try it here again. And he's down inside the 40-yard line. Now the Bengals are going to call the first of their timeouts as the clock will stop with 37 seconds to play in this 1st half. Burrow now to throw on 1st down. That's complete to all the tight ends. And he's out of bounds all the way inside the 15-yard line. That's good for 27 and a 1st down.
Here we go. 12, 12, 12.
Play action now. It's Burrow. To the end zone there, but it is incomplete. He was trying to get it to Jamar Chase. It's second down.
11.
To throw is Burrow. Catch left side is made by Higgins. And that'll go for a gain of 7. And it's going to set up third down.
That's a gain of 7. Brings up 3rd and 3.
Gun. Shot.
Burrow. And this is going to be incomplete. That is great work there, making things difficult defensively. It'll set up a fourth down.
That was a perfectly timed hit, and I think it actually saved 6 points, Mike. He got there just as the ball did, and I think it was the contact that separated him from the ball.
And that is not going to work. Incomplete, and they turn it over on downs.
And here we have a real gutsy call here, Mike, early in this game offensively. I think you're giving up a surefire field goal attempt, but at the same time, you're demonstrating to your players, hey, offense, I have a lot of trust in you.
And for the 3rd time in this first half, he's been intercepted. That's the safety, Von Bell. And he's going to set up his guys with great field position, a huge chance to cut into the deficit. All right, Coach, thank you very much. We welcome you back. It is quarter number 3. Very one-sided first half of action. Will we get a turnaround? Let's find out. The 3rd quarter is underway. He'll get this past the 20 before he's brought down shy of the 25-yard line. So here's a 1st and 10 now. They'll start from the 24. Fake the handoff. Now, Tua. Open man downfield, Tyreek Hill. And he is out of bounds on the other side of midfield. Set to go now on 1st and 10. A play fake. Now Tua to throw. And for the 4th time today, he has been intercepted. Picked off by Mike Hilton. And the Bengals will take over here just past the 30.
So we saw in the first half, Mike, they were willing to take some risks. It allowed them to build this halftime lead. Now the opposing sideline, they're looking to fight back. They're looking to cut that lead down. That's what that coverage seemed. It looked like they baited that quarterback to force that errant throw and lead to that turnover. Now it's their offense coming back on the field with a chance to cut this deficit. Timing and trust. Critical elements of this quick passing game. If your target and the quarterback are not on the same page, it winds up being an incompletion and a wasted down.
Here we go. Shot.
Burrow here on 2nd down. That's to his big tight end, Gesicki. Third and a yard.
Here we go. Shot.
Here's Brown. And he gets it to midfield, and he gets the 1st down. Good run. The drive continues.
12.
From the shotgun, it's Burrow. And that is incomplete.
Pretty unforgettable performance so far in the first half, Mike, and they're going to try to figure this out here in the second half and try to gain some momentum, figure out what's going to work, where are our matchups, and let's go try to put a drive together and get some points, because so far this has been a struggle, and they just cannot get anything going through the air.
Throwing it right into the hands of his running back. And he's going to be dropped after a pickup of about 5.
brings up
11 MT, 11 MT. 12, 12, 12. Dot.
On third down, they'll set up to throw. And this is going to be incomplete. That is great work there, making things difficult defensively. It'll set up a fourth down.
Really nice job there by the defense defending the middle of the field. That is the most valuable real estate on the field. They know every single offense is trying to attack the defense between the hashes. So give credit. They took away all the throwing lanes, and that ball falls incomplete.
That's caught. Left side. It's complete.
Here we go.
And he's going to have a Bengals first down. As this defense a little too loose there, giving up 19 yards on fourth down.
First and 10 at the 27-yard line.
Dot.
They go play action for Burrow. And a good effort there defensively. It's knocked away and incomplete.
This has really just been the story of the entire game. They just seem out of sync, don't they? I mean, they desperately need to find a way to just get some points on the scoreboard, any way it takes. They don't complete on the deep pass there, but keep shooting for it, because at some point something's going to break your way, and they desperately need it.
And he just does get that one away. He was being chased down, forced the awkward throw, and maybe he's fortunate that all it is an incompletion.
Nice example there, Mike, of the quarterback just being smart with the ball, understanding it didn't quite develop the way he had intended. Throw that ball out of harm's way, live to play another down.
To throw is Burrow. He'll let this go towards the end zone. And the Dolphins will take over here at their own 12.
So much of that play comes down to the defender's positioning, being able to get himself to a spot, to get his hands on the ball, and a chance at that pick. Mike, when that ball was thrown, me and you are sitting here saying, that's a touchdown, and instead, they force a turnover, and now their offense is back on the field.
Here's first and 10.
Ready. Number 1. Ready.
They'll start on the ground. It's Achane. He'll be taken down after a gain of 2. Second down and 8. On play action, it's Tagovailoa. And that one knocked away. It's incomplete.
It's pretty remarkable at this stage, Mike, that they're even winning this game. I mean, anytime a quarterback is completing less than 50% of his throws, you just don't see that very often, and it just seems like time and time again, this quarterback and his intended targets, they're just not on the same page.
That's taken in by Achane. And he puts his head down, and he picks up the first down.
A gain of 9 yards.
Tua, going to give it to Achane. And not a whole lot there, up to about the 25. So, they'll come up on a second down and 8. Out of the gun, Tagovailoa. Sending it deep for Waddle. That one knocked away. It is incomplete. Very good job defensively. Stayed right with him. And will bring up third down. A shotgun snap for Tua. He's got the hook up there to Waddle. He's got a touchdown on the books from earlier, and that catch gets him a first down.
It's a gain of 17 yards. And the Dolphins first down.
From the gun, here's Tua. Oh, for the 5th time, he is intercepted. Picked off by DJ Turner. And he's going to set up his guys with great field position. A huge chance to cut into the deficit.
All right, so that's consecutive drives now. You've come out here and thrown interceptions. I think at this point, Mike, it's time to run the ball. It's time to give this offense a little bit of a reset, settle this quarterback down. And if nothing else, let's cool off this secondary. They are flying to the ball. They are taking chance after chance. Let's remove them from the defense for a while, make them defend the run, and let's get our offense back on track. So defensively, there's always the initial pass coverage plan, and then when that breaks down and the quarterback goes into scramble mode, how fast can you then move on to the second phase and what they call plaster, meaning find the nearest receiver and almost play a man-to-man, and it's exactly what they did here, and there was nowhere for the ball to go, and he's forced to just throw it away.
This one, deep downfield for Chase. And the Dolphins are going to take over at their own 11-yard line.
And at this point on the sideline, Mike, it just has to feel like deja vu. I mean, really, the last two drives, same story. Continuing to drive, you have something brewing, and then you just stall out in the exact same fashion. You can't put the ball in harm's way. You're not going to win a lot of football games if you do.
On the ground to start the drive, it's Achane. And a good tackle out wide will hold them to a gain of just 3. They face second down and 7. Here's 2. He'll be hit as he throws this time, and it's going to fall incomplete. He might be fortunate just to avoid the sack, and it'll set up a third down. Back to throw is Tua. Now a screen set up for Achane. And he looks to be a bit short of the line. And that is going to bring up 4th down. They'll try it now with Achane. And he's going to have a Dolphins first down. They find a way to convert on 4th and 10. They'll stay on the ground with Achane. And he'll get about 5. They'll break the huddle. It's 2nd and 5. Off play action, it's Tua. He's going to air this one out, looking for Hill. And more of the same. Another interception. That's the safety, Von Bell.
Well, Mike, this is entering the wrong kind of rarefied air. I mean, as in, it's only happened a handful of times since the turn of the millennium rare. It's an entire season's worth of picks thrown in just one game. I think at this point, you junk the playbook, you light it on fire, and we're just going to start from scratch next week.
Here we go.
Off the play fake, here's Burrow. Again, working deep downfield. T. Higgins, the intended receiver on that one. And it'll lead to a 2nd down.
Here we go, here we go.
Now, Burrow. He's going to look downfield once again. Inside the 30. And he will take this one in. 86 yards. Touchdown, Cincinnati. Evan McPherson now to kick the extra point. His kick is good. And the Bengals get back in it. It is 21-7. This one not quite over, but down a couple of scores. We're going to get an onside kick. The kickoff unit is out there, and they'll send this one away.
Well, we knew, Mike, this was going to take a miracle. All they needed to do was recover this, score, recover another one, score again. Unfortunately, that's not going to happen, and this game's all but over.
They'll run with Achane. And he surges forward for a gain of about 5.
Hey, come on, 2. Come on, 2. Come on, 2.
They'll drop to throw. This one complete to Hill. And they're going to get this all the way down inside the 5.
If you want to score points at a high level in the NFL, you have to generate explosive plays. And after that big chunk pass play, they find themselves now down there in the red zone. And this is where you have to fit.
And this is going to be a touchdown. They are going to extend the lead here in the final minute of play. That is yet another touchdown pass. What a game he is having, throwing his 4th touchdown score of the game.
It's one thing, Mike, to throw 4 touchdowns, but it's really the ease in which he's carved this defense up that has stood out the most. The defense has had no answers for this passing game, and he has just completely had his way with this group.
So the kickoff team out there one final time in the final minute as they kick it away. Operating from their own 23, they'll begin 1st and 10.
Here we go.
Burrow now. He'll air one out for Higgins. That one broken up. It is incomplete. They tried the shot on 1st down, couldn't connect. It'll bring up 2nd down.
11. Gun.
Burrow to throw. He's going to dial up another deep ball. That one broken up. It's incomplete. All over him down the field. It'll set up 3rd down.
Let's get set.
Now, Burrow. He's going to try it here again. That is incomplete. Here we go. They're down to what could be their final play. It's 4th down.
Well, not exactly breaking news here, Mike. They got speed on the perimeter that just not a lot of teams in the NFL have. So even though that ball falls incomplete, I think they have to continue to do it. Continue to pressure this defense and make them defend the entire field. Because as they're worried about him running back, there is a lot of space open underneath.
And he's going to have the Bengals 1st down. As this defense a little too loose there, giving up 19 yards on 4th down. Throwing is Burrow. He'll air it out down the middle. And the final throw of the game winds up incomplete. And that will do it.
3. Didn't win the game. That's 3 in a row. I lost 3 in a row. Wow. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5.